This is a gear bag show, a gear bag video, kind of like a budget baller gear bag show. So first thing, my gear bag that I bought was from like Target or Walmart or something like that. So you don't need to go out and buy like a $200 gear bag if you're trying to budget ball everything. So this was about like 30 bucks or something, and it's worked great. Now the first thing that I do when I go to the field, I just go with my gun all set up already, because when I go to the field I have people always asking for me, or you know, because I haven't seen some people in a while. So I have people, you know, walking up and talking to me and stuff, so that's just one less thing I gotta put together. And I just go with my gun stand, and I just, you know, everything's already put together for me, so I don't have to waste any time putting my shit together. So I just go with it all together, and you know, that kind of stuff. So with my gear bag, I have my little speed feed, my little lid for my Pinocchio. Now you're definitely gonna need some O-rings, extra O-rings for your guns. Okay, this is essential. Okay, if you're gonna, you know, there's some things that you have to buy, and I would definitely say buy O-rings for your gun. Don't buy a shit ton of O-rings for, like, don't buy a big huge packet of O-rings, because you don't need it unless if you have like 2 different guns. Just buy O-rings that you need for your gun. Okay. I just have a screwdriver for my Pinocchio and my Halo. And then this is what I bring to the field. I don't bring a lot of Allen wrenches. I just bring this one whole thing, because especially like when you get to these little itty bitty Allen wrenches, all it takes is for these little things, you know, on just wrenches, you know, just by themselves. If you drop this, you can be done. So I don't bring my nice like my nice ball tip Allen wrenches or whatever you want to call it. So I just bring this whole thing, so if I drop this, I'm not going to lose an Allen wrench. I can chrono mini guns with this by myself. This works. It takes apart all the guns. Now I can't get in there as easy to some of the spots, you know. I can't, because that's where you need the wrenches. But usually I'm not trying to get in here to get to my solenoid. Usually the only thing I'm using this wrench for is just to chrono my gun. That's it. And then I don't have to worry about losing any Allen wrenches. It's just shit. It's just all right there. Okay. Now, next thing that you're gonna need is a bunch of lube. Okay. This is all my lube that I have. I have the hater sauce for my gun and my bolts, and for all the O-rings. This is good for regulators. Hater marmalade. This is also good stuff in the winter. I'm using this right now. And my Tech T gun salve is for my pump. I just like a different lube. So I use this for mostly all regulators. This is great for regulators. This is good for poppets or a lot of other things. And then I just have some oil for anyone that needs oil for their gun. I found this gold cup for about like $1. So no big deal. That, and I use this for my pump handle to smoothen out the pump stroke. So you're gonna need lube. Just buy lube for your gun. I've just had over 2 years. I haven't run out of lube, so I've just bought a little bit extra when it goes on sale. I have a knife for opening up paint, cool little knife, another little screwdriver. And then I have my anti-fog stuff. I've never really used it. I end up letting other people use it. Fog Doc, it's some great stuff. I have di-I-4s, and I've never had fogging issue. If I ever give it away to someone, it's someone less fortunate, you know, like a rental player or something like that. Extra batteries, and I have a few extra fittings in. Oops, I have a few extra fittings in here, and that's about it. That's it for your. You're definitely gonna need extra lube, O-rings, and I'd say invest in one of these, and just some extra tools. So that's definitely some essentials that you need. And all of this right here probably costs about 40 bucks, where your bulk of it was all from the lube. Now in the side pocket, I have my grenade, just bought that. But now in this side pocket, this is where I keep my my little replay case for my camera. And I have extra stuff in there. I have like I have my cloth in there and all the stuff that I need, just so if I need to change anything out on the field I can. And now this is some more stuff for my camera, some cleaning stuff, another cloth, stuff that you need, a little lens cleaner, a little lens brush to wipe off all the paint. Now you're definitely going to need a squeegee. Get one of these pull-through squeegees, especially for at home, because the little cotton end squeegees, those are good for on the field. This is good for when you get in the pits. You can like put a little paper towel in there. This will get everything out of your barrel. That's a great squeegee. And last thing, barrel covers. I have a shit ton of barrel covers. I have like 8 different barrel covers. I just wrap them all together. As a paintball player, you definitely need barrel covers. I have a lot. I don't really pick them up off the field. There's only one that I ever found on the field that no one ever claimed. So that's about it, but I've had most of my barrel covers given to me. I've only bought like 3 of these. So you're going to need a lot of barrel covers. So definitely invest in a good squeegee. One of these and one of the other cloth kind. Now another thing that I do is I'll wear some of these little basketball shorts kind of thing and like a t-shirt, so when I go out to the field, that's what I wear, and I'll put my jersey and my stuff in here in this top part so I can change and I don't get my car all dirty. You know, so I put a little I put a garbage bag in this pocket, and I put some flip-flops in here. That's how I go to the field, and then I'll take the jersey and everything in here, so when I'm all done, all this stuff that I wore and everything that's dirty, I'll take it all off, and my cleats, take the garbage bag, put my cleats, all my pads and everything in there, throw the garbage bag in the back, and then put on the flip-flops and those shorts that I came to the field in, so nothing gets all dirty everywhere. So that's what I do, real cheap and easy. Now in here, this is just some other stuff that I have. I have my nose cone, and these are the cloth squeegees I'm talking about. These don't always last forever. I found a deal. A&S Gear had them for like $5, 5 for 5, or 5 for 6 or something. So these are really good. These fall apart like that other one. That one won't break. I've had that forever. I've replaced a lot of these. So whenever I find a sale on these, I usually pick them up, especially because I'm playing pump. I'm going to need a lot of these, if you know, because there's no detents and balls like to roll around everywhere. In this pocket, I bring my pump there. I put my pump in this bag, so if I go out to the field and my gun breaks down or something, I'll always have my pump with me. But if I'm going to the field and I'm just playing pump, I can just take this straight out the gear bag, and I have everything I need for my pump. I just have I have some extra hoppers in here for the pump and extra squeegees. That's about it in there, and some lube. And then you have the pump itself. So if you're gonna pick up an scene, I don't break my gun down or anything. It just comes just like this. I don't take the barrel apart and put it in a different gun case and have to build it when I get there. It's all right there. And then also, you're gonna also need pads when you start investing in stuff. Definitely get some pads, and get a good mask. I got some dye-eye for us. Get a good mask. But you're definitely going to need pads as a paintball player, okay? Knee pads first and then elbow pads, okay? Especially knee pads, because if you're kneeling down and stuff, especially in woods ball, yeah, it can hurt. So that's you definitely want that. I got my 2-finger gloves. Found these on sale. These were Falcon gloves. Review coming soon, okay? And then headbands. I don't really use headbands for protection. I just use it for bounces. I have 2 headbands just wrapped up together, and I just use them for bounces, like I said. If I get hit in the forehead, I really don't care. I just want it to bounce. And other than that, oh yeah, especially gonna need some microfiber cloths. I would recommend especially 2, because you can find them in packs of 2, 4, 6, and that kind of stuff. They're a little bit cheaper. But I just get 1 and 2 because I'll carry one out on the field in my pocket, so when I get hit in the mask, I can just wipe it off. And then when I get back. So this one's going to be all dirty, so I have this second one so I can spray my mask down and then wipe it off with the second one, or put any anti-fog stuff on anyone's mask with this one. So I have a dirty one, then I have a clean one. And then I just have a bunch of extra clothes in here. I have a backup hopper. So I have my extra camo and stuff in there for when I play pump. That's what I have in there. And don't poop yourself, because I have a lot of them. I'm not a pod thief, but I just have about, 26 or so pods. I found a good deal. I found a deal like 10 for 10 pods, and you lose pods, especially if you're out in the woods. They're not easy to find, or pod thieves come and steal them. I like the neon pods in my pack because they're really easy to find. G.I. Milson pod. Get ready to we're gonna make a show on this. This is gonna be fun. Might shoot it, might run it over with a car. They say it's indestructible, so we're gonna test that out. Challenge accepted. And so I stocked up on pods, so I'm good for pods for now. But when I get to the field, if you have paint, if it's a bring your own paint field, mine's not. It's a field paint only, but I'll buy my case ahead of time, especially for a big game, and I'll fill all of my pods up. And I'll just put them all in a paint bag, so if you're trying to get back out there on the field really quick, then all you have to do is just take the pods that you used, pull them out of your pack, and then take the full ones that you already filled and then slip them into your pack so you don't have to fill them or anything. That's what I do. It actually works out really good. It's nice and fast. You get out on the field a lot faster. So yeah, that is my gear bag. That is, don't spend a lot of money on getting like a $200 gear bag. This is like I said, from like Walmart or Target for like $20. Don't get like a big, like one square suitcase. Get one that has double pockets and two parts to it, so you can separate your stuff. It's a lot easier that way. Get more stuff in there. So yeah, definitely invest in that. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching, and tell us in the comments what you want to see for 2013, the 2013 season. If you want to see different guns on the field, more reviews, more tips and tricks, I don't know, anything like that. Just tell us what you want to see for 2013. Thanks for watching.